It's me, Renee. I'm back. I believe this was a challenge I went around a few years ago. I don't remember what it was called. And right now I'm too lazy to check out. But I believe it's kind of like where you just kind of randomly get a book for yourself and talk about why you bought it, have you read it, etc., etc. So I'm gonna do that because it seems like a fun, easy enough book challenge. So yeah. So I'm gonna try to sit myself between because this is my red shelf, this is my unread shelf. So I'm gonna try to, yeah, mix it up and close my eyes. I'm gonna do that book. Let's see what book it is. A Spoonful of Murder by Robin Stevens. This is part of the Murder Most Unladylike, as you see here. This is the fifth book, and yeah, it's a lovely middle grade mystery series. I finished this, well, I read this book 2 years ago now. Yeah, I believe like 2, 3 years ago. This series ended a few years ago, but there's a sequel series to it, and yeah, it's a very fun series. So if you like Agatha Christie, but if you also like middle grade stories or stories with teens solving murders and stuff, check out this series. Okay, then we're gonna go for the second one. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. I'll try to do one here, I feel like. Blah 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 blah. Ah, Solskinn og Havris. I got this one earlier this year. Sometimes I randomly end up buying things. I bought this in a bookstore, sorry, in a food store because they have like some books at the for sale some places, and it looked cheesy, but cheesy fun, and I thought, yeah. And I read Carol Matthews books before, so I thought, yeah, why not? And 99 is not that bad, so yeah, that's why I bought it. Not that much to think about really there. Okay, let me try. What is that book? The Future of Another Timeline. I read this one now 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. And it shook me to the core. It has time travel, but I would say it's one of few books, at least I've read, that is time travel, but it's an adult book where you're saving the world. I feel like most adult time travel books are about romance, like they're lost in the past and a romance happens here. That's not what happens. They're trying to save the world, or not save the world specifically, but I suppose it's kind of like it's feminist, so it's kind of trying to save women's rights. It's quite raw. They kind of go into different timelines because time travel, and yeah, this is a book that shook me. It's not a book you're gonna read if you're in a bad mood because it will not. It's a kind of, I suppose, kind of feel bad story. It's a sad story, but it is a good book. I do recommend it, but you have to be in the right mindset to read it, I would say. Then let's go with some books here because I also have some books here. Oh, stop. You May Now Kill the Bride, which came out this year. I have started slightly. Yeah, bookmark went away. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe I'm going to DNF this because I'm not loving it so far. So far, I haven't really made a decision, but yeah, I've loved Kate Weston's other books, but so far this one is not really doing it for me so far. So yeah. Okay, let's get some new books here. Blah 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 blah. So, when okay. Welcome to Rosie Hopkins' Sweet Shop of Dreams by Jenna Colgan. I've read some Jenna Colgan, have not read this one. And I feel like Jenny Colgan is a good place to go if you're having a bad day, if you want something funny and quick and cute. This is the offer for you. Though I would say, honestly, I've read how many John Congan books I've read. I think I've read maybe 10, 15 of her now. I would say, honestly, I kind of like her older books more than the more recent one. But I do enjoy both of her timelines, both of her periods. So yeah. Okay, and we go here again to see some books that I have read. Blah 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 blah. Say stop. I don't know who I'm asking, but just stop. Yep, stop in there. Kill the Boy Band by Goldie Moldavsky. This I read when I was a student, so it's actually 6 years ago now. But it's all about fandom and boy bands, and someone killed a boy band member. I remember loving it, but yeah, I also been thinking about rereading it. I haven't done that, but I kind of want to do that. And but I do remember it being very good and fun and funny. So yeah, but also just that title, "Kill the Boy Band." I mean, you just gotta love that, don't you? You just gotta love it. Okay, let's see another book. Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-ba, ba. Dark Days Pact by Alison Goodman. This is the second book in this trilogy. It is YA steampunk. It's kind of been described as Buffy, but in historical times, which I would say, yeah, kind of true. It's secret societies, it's about kicking monsters' butt, and also high society things. So you have balls, you have the ball gowns, and yeah, it's just lots of loveliness. Love it so much. Okay, up next we have gonna do another unread. Going here. Blah 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 blah. Sorry. Oh yeah, I didn't go to unread. Ha! I thought I went that way. I went almost that way. So yeah, I got the Untold Story by Genevieve Cogman. So this is the last in the Invisible Library series. And honestly, if you ask me, this is not really needed. I, I feel like the next to last book kind of wrapped things up very good and well. And this book didn't really do that much for me. I don't know. Maybe the author was signed on for X amount of books and she had to write this one as well. Because, yeah, I didn't enjoy this one all that much. It was, yeah, it wasn't that much to talk about, really. Sadly. Then, yeah, how many are going to do? Two more because I'm up on 10. That's a nice number, isn't it? So I'm gonna do now. Yeah, I'm all the way. Yeah, all the way here. In my unread shelf. And I'm gonna go there. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I think maybe right now the oldest book on my unread shelf, The Wise Man's Fear. I got this for a birthday 12 years ago. Yeah, so it's been a while. I mean, this book is huge. I heard lots of good things about it, but it's still humongous. And I've been thinking about picking it up, but then I also know that the third book is not out yet. Though I suppose Patrick Rothfuss hasn't said he's never going to finish a third book. But like it's been ages since the second book. So yeah. I do think someone said that the second book ends on cliffhanger, but this is the first book. So I suppose I could still read that one and just kind of think about it as a standalone. I could do that. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, let's do the last one with a red book. Dum, dum. Ah, The Ministry of Unladylike Activity by Robin Stevens. Ha! So I ended and started with the Robin Stevens book. Fun. This is the first in her spin off series. This one takes place during the Second World War. First one took place just before, and this is during the World War. And this one, you see a lot of the new characters meet each other, and yeah, it's a delight. I love it. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. And yeah, and that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my little peek at my shelves, read and unread, and I'll see you soon. Bye.